Would you say you had a normal childhood?
Hell no.
Why
Hell
not?
no.
Why not?
Well, first off, my mom, I helped raise my brother and sister, so we all got different fathers, so I helped raise them, and we all close in age, so it was never really like opportunity for me to experience a childhood, and considering not my father wasn't around, so I say that first and foremost. But I ain't gonna say I don't think anybody growing up, not growing up in a two parent household has a regular childhood. But I would say I didn't. My mom did what she had to do. She did the best she could for us. We all turned out fine, but hell no, I ain't have a regular childhood. No.
So you the oldest.
Yeah.
So would you say being in that role of always having a, because you don't have any kids, do you?
No, not yet.
Would you say that you was forced to be a father? Because I feel like that too. Because I got a twin brother. You feel me? My pops wasn't around, and I always felt like I was always on him more than a brother should. You feel me?
Mhm.
So do you feel the same way?
In a way, yeah, because as I got older, my brother and sister would chill out. You ain't my dad, give me them type of comments. So, but it was kind of the role that I had to play. So, I did what was needed. But I would say in a way, yeah, just based off of how they would, yeah, you ain't my dad, give you them type of look smart comments and stuff. So yeah, I would say that.
Now that all y'all grown, how y'all had that conversation where they showed you love and they was like, man, I appreciate you for everything that you did.
Yeah, all the time. I think even from my end, it made me kind of realize, growing up younger, you always think everybody gonna be young, you never gonna grow old. But like my sister, 21 now, and she a little cute little girl. So growing up, I can't, or I imagine what life will be like now that we at the point we are now, and just remembering those talks with them, it kind of helped me realize too, I'm their brother, I ain't their dad. Like you supposed to be that, off of guidance and wisdom. But what it made me realize was, blood or not, everybody got their own path, got their own life to live. So you could, advise somebody to do something, but they got to do their own thing. They got their own walk, their own journey. So
How do you think that shaped you as the man you are? Because I would assume that you had to be overprotective in a lot of situations, like even when it comes to like a normal relationship.
um, what do you mean? Growing up in a single parent household, or just
No, always having that mentality where you had to look out for somebody.
I would say, I mean, yeah, because my size, so if something go down, like I'm usually the first person somebody call, but I always got somebody like there for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't be having to really, get in the mix like that. So, um, yeah, I would say in a sense it made me not only overprotective, but more so, um, kind of like ruthless in the sense of us being so close, like because that was what I knew growing up. Like somebody coming, get out of line or do something to my brother, my sister, like you gonna get dealt with, cause like that's my brother and my sister. So
Right. So at what point did you? I don't want to say like soften up, but at some point you had to like enclose that hardness at some point to grow as an individual. Cause growing up in Chicago, we always had to be hard. You know what I'm saying? To the
yeah,
point where our normal face is always a mean mug.
you can't show no tenderness at all, really.
Yeah, but at some point, you feel me? You gotta smile. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to embrace the beauty around you. So, at what age do you think you was able to do that?
I mean, I still be mugging, being that I'm moving around so much and I'm from here. Like, if I'm in LA, like my head on the swivel, Vegas, head on the swivel, Texas, Atlanta, wherever I'm at, I'm always observing and, um, I kind of got that natural, like, stale look just because this is how I am. But I would say probably when I went off and I left the nest, when I went off to college, because it gave me more opportunity to actually, like, understand myself better and then see how the world really operates without having a parent around to kind of coach me through, everything, making me figure it out on my own. So I would say that kind of made me soften up a little bit more too. Seeing more people, when you in one environment for so long, it's you become accustomed to it, and when you step into something else, it's foreign, so you don't really know how to navigate it. So, Yeah, I would think going off to college for sure kind of made me I don't want to say soft, but it kind of made me it gave me a broader perspective, I would say.